What's going on, guys? This is Knasty 3090 here. Welcome back to another episode of the Draft to Glory franchise with the Mariners, episode 17. Now, last year we only won 82 games, missed the playoffs for the first time in years. Now, we do have some free agents, but anything crazy. Alberto Lopez, who might be a Hall of Famer, he's 37 now. Still had a very good year, but he is going downhill. I definitely want to keep him around. $6.9 million per year sounds nice. I'll bring it up a little bit so we keep him. Richie Rivera, I'm okay with moving on from him. He wants 9.7. We have Raimo, a prospect we can call up. I'll take the draft pick because we can only build this team through the draft. DeAndre Berry did struggle this year. He wants 3.8. He's 30. I'm probably just going to let him go. Ortiz, I would like to move on from Ortiz, but he did hit 260 with 30 home runs. And we don't have a lot of true outfielders. He wants a very cheap deal. We'll do that. And then Reyes is now 68 overall. I'm going to let him walk. So we're going to lose a couple relievers and a starter most likely. Let's just see. I don't think we have any options. So let's just make sure Lopez signed and Ortiz. We got them both. That's nice. Our budget is pretty good. But let's see what happens now in arbitration. If you guys do enjoy this video, please do me a favor. Just drop a like on the video. And if you are new, I always ask, just sub. And yeah, let me know in the comments who will be the first Hall of Famer from this class, from this team. I think Lopez has a good chance. I will probably keep these guys around just because I want the extra bodies just in case. And let's take a look at tender contracts. Tommy Perez is now an 84 overall. Man, we need to find a spot for him soon. But let him continue to develop. Kevin Raimo, this is the guy I was just talking about. He's going to be in the rotation next year. I might just give him we can only give him a 1-year deal. And I think the rest of these guys I'll just sign. Nothing really to see here. And then we'll see, are the guys that we have just, once we can get that extra draft pick for losing our starter, Richie. Let's see if we get a draft pick from him. So I'll see you in a second. All right, so I made all these offers. Now I do want to take a look real quick at some of the guys that we drafted. So here's Moda, that closer. It looks really good. Brian Chen, the second baseman, can also play second, third, and short. So that's not bad. There's a center fielder here. Nunez, our first pick, can play all three outfield. And that's it for positional players. So I always like to check to see that. Players who lose in the Rule 5 draft, there are some players there. McDonald is really the big one who I think could get taken. So let's add him to the 40-man. How many spots do we have? We have 36. Is that not Grayson Rodriguez? That's a real Gustavo Rodriguez. I'll add him. The rest of the guys, I don't think they'll get taken in the Rule 5 draft, so I'm not too worried about that. But let's see, in free agency, hopefully a team will take Richie Rivera. So let's go a few days and see if he gets taken. We can get that extra draft pick. If not, I'm not sure what I'll do with him. Because I kind of want him. I don't want him back. Please tell me he has offers. He has a bunch. Red Sox, Cubs. He'll get more money, guaranteed money, if he declines the contract. All right, it looks like he signed with someone, so we got an extra draft pick. Perfect. I don't know what team signed him. Matero, I think, was one of our guys, right? No, the Mets. But I think that's it for the offseason. Not really much left for you guys to see. Do we need coaches? Oh, we need a bunch. I'll take care of that. You don't need to see that. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys at the beginning of next year. And hopefully we can get back on track and make the playoffs this year. All right, so here's the lineup. I'm doing it a little different now. We are missing a backup catcher. I'm going to fix that in a second. But Gonzalez is going to bat second. He had a very good year last year. 295 average, 392 on base. Steals bases. Lopez leading off. Then Hirsch had a breakout year last year. I want him batting third. Gutierrez, Story, Marcus, Callaway, Casto, then Ortiz still in the lineup because he is a good fielder. Does have some pop. Ortiz only plays versus righties. Versus lefties, Hugh plays. And then pitching, we got, I don't know why I have Cox as number one. I want to fix that. I'm going to have Cox, Stoltz, Merced, Stoltz, Cox, Manning, Raimo. But that's it. 490 pluses. And then the minors, we have Conley, who is an 80, and he's like upset. He's an 83. So we are in a very good spot. We take a look at top prospects. We currently have the number 4 with Sanchez. I'm having him start off the year in AAA. If we'll call him up if we need him. He could play left field for us, so that's one thing I'm thinking, but we want to see how they play. I want to take it slow with him. I think that's probably going to be it that show up on it. No, we are going to have, I think, around the 16th pick in the draft. Take a look at roster history. As you can see, everyone on the Major League teams, guys we've drafted. Some new players. Geronimo's on the team. He's a 5th round pick. Raimo was a 3rd round pick. So that's always good. So it's nice seeing when you get like a draft where you got like multiple big leaguers on it. It's always nice to see. So we are currently ranked probably top 3, 5th. All right, power is still an issue. So let's get into the season. Obviously, we're going to get some guys are clearing waivers. I'm going to call up our backup catcher now. It is Jesse Helms. For some reason, they sent him down. But they have Collier in the bigs. Helms is clearly better. So that fixes that issue. So let's get into the season. Oh, actually, I want to make sure we have the best scouts. And we don't. We actually had someone retire. We have West, Central, Central. We don't have an East. And there we go. And we can improve West. Let's do that. We have some good scouts. We are going to get an extra pick. We're going to have like around a top 16 pick. Hopefully we have a good draft. And we're off to a very good start. 7-1, 9-1. There we go. I mean, I think it was just a fluke that we missed the playoffs last year. Story's out for 1 to 2 weeks. As we won a game 20-2. Holy shit. Now Story is out. So I'm going to call up Tommy Perez. Story's actually killing it too, but Perez, let's add him to the 40-man. Let's have him call up and play while Story's on the injured list. And we're just going to sub him right in there. He is I mean, you guys were telling me to play the kids, and I kind of want to, but it's like, I mean, Ryan Story's making, what, $25 million a year? Something like that. Yeah, so we might as well keep him around and have him play, because there is talent there. So, ought to fix the minor league lineup. But yeah, we are definitely hitting, and now we haven't won a game in a while. Place on bench. Okay. So now, how did, what's his face do? Perez, $154 while in the majors. But hey, you know what? A little cup of coffee never hurt anyone. Put Story right back in the lineup. How is everyone doing? Gonzalez is struggling. Stockton's just barely playing. Hirsch having a good year. Not really Gutierrez. Mark is in 378. Callaway 290. Castro still can't hit, man. Ortiz is actually hitting well. Okay, we just lost a bunch of games in a row. Placed him on the bench. We're a game and a half up on the division. Let's put Lopez, who's having a great year, back in the lineup. He's definitely a Hall of Famer. Just whenever he decides to retire, he's 37. I mean, 500, that's less than 500 more hits for 3,000 as a shortstop. I mean, career WAR 75. Jeter's right around like high 70s, I think. I just saw something that like Mike Trout just passed Derek Jeter for career WAR, which just puts into perspective how freaking amazing Trout is. So, let's make sure Raimo, yep, see they put him out. Raimo hasn't had the best regular season, but not bad for a rookie. Manning's been amazing. Cox has been good. Stoltz has been really good. And Merced's actually kind of struggled for the probably future Hall of Famer. But we are winning the division still. We're having a very good year. So just, Geronimo's out 1 to 2 months. Okay. It's a bullpen arm, but I think we're fine. We had enough bullpen players. Yeah, keep him there. Closing in on the draft. We could have a really good draft this year. So we are 44-18, 11 games up on the division. Yeah, we're having a good year. Take a look at top prospects. Sanchez is still at 4. Not really improving a ton. Probably won't call him up unless there's an injury. But Lopez having a great year. Gonzalez having a good year. Hirsch, Gutierrez, Story. Marcus is having a still good year. Callaway, 14 home runs. Okay, he hit 7 last year. He has 14 this year. This is what I thought he could do. Castro, still not really hitting. Good thing he's a high overall. And Ortiz, I mean, he can play center field and he hits 11 home runs. He's been a good player for us. What round did we get Ortiz in? I feel like he was not a high pick. He was a round 2 in 2024. Okay. And he's, yeah, it's a good second round pick when he almost has 250 career home runs. Career WAR of what, like 25? 21. Close. All right, so we are at the draft. I'll fix that. It's out for a few days. So we have the 16th pick in round 1, 14th pick in round 2, compensatory pick. We have one there. So let's see how we do. Hopefully there's a blue chipper available. There's not. There's a catcher. Holy power. Michael Vila. Now, we have a catcher who's a good overall. Just hasn't really performed. We need power. There's a center fielder, but we did draft a center fielder. I don't want a project center fielder. There's a third baseman. High injury risk. Another center fielder. Tom Snyder. Wow, 80 fielding. Good contact speed. I might take Tom Snyder. I'm going to take Snyder, but the catcher looks good. Where is he? Michael Vila. Alright, I'm taking the center fielder just because of need. Oh, let's make sure. There's another center fielder here. Ooh, he looks good. But I like Snyder more. Because low injury, fielding could be 80. I know he's going to have elite speed, reactions, stealing, contact will good, and low injury risk. So I'm going to take Snyder. But, Menuso and then Vila. I want to see where they end up going. They haven't been taken yet. There's no way we get to them, right? There's no way. Do we get... Vila's available and Menuso? I gotta take the catcher. I gotta get that power. Come on. I think... Oh my god. I just got all three guys I wanted. Okay. Okay. A third baseman here. High injury risk. I mean, he's a DH. And there's 80 fielding, which is kind of just hilarious. There's some closers. A shortstop. Not the highest potential. But it looks really good. First baseman. A left fielder. We do need outfielders. I might take him. I'm going to take the left fielder. Get more outfielders. We got two center fielders, now we got a left fielder. Those are just positions of need. Let's see. There's a starter barely scouted, but he has been slightly scouted, so I'll take him. Drew Grace in round 4. I think this has been an amazing draft. We'll see how it turns out. But I'll just take some shots in the dark. Ken Christensen. Wow. Doubt he's that good. Take a chance in round 5. But this has been one of those drafts where, like, all three guys I wanted, I got. And they probably all suck. But, hey, you never know. So, let's see how we did. Not great, but not bad. Snyder, 85 potential. I mean, take a look. 93 durability with 73 fielding, 91 speed, 94 stealing, 86 base run aggressiveness. He's 22. A year or two away. Defensively, he could play probably now. Speed, obviously, he could play now. Vila only has 81 potential, but he has a 70 overall. So, you know, there's power there. He has, at worst, he's a backup catcher. Good fielding. I mean, good durability. Fielding's not bad. The arm's not bad. That's not too bad. And then Menuso, 86 potential. Actually, he might be the best one. 72 overall, 20 years old. Contact's not bad. Durability, fielding. Again, 89 speed, 79 stealing, 80 base run aggressiveness. Those aren't bad. DeAndre Jones, 75 potential. Just another body in the outfield, I guess. Drew Grace, 75 potential. Nothing too crazy there. Sean the Darker Christensen, 86 potential. He's a 71 overall. He's only 21. Great pick there. And the last pick, 77 potential. Is not too bad, I guess, for the 6th round. But you know what? I really like Menuso and Snyder. And Vila, I mean, worst case with Vila, he's a backup catcher. He could, like, catch for us next year, to be perfectly honest. 70 overall, and he has some pop. So that's not too bad. So let's continue with the season. Just the big thing, we're going to make the playoffs. Just stay healthy, really. That's all I want. Stockton was playing center. It's probably a mess, but whatever. Let's put Ortiz back in there. Sure, Ortiz doesn't play against lefties. That's probably why his average has been pretty good. Man, we are ridiculous right now. Like, we're 52-19. We might win a lot of games. Just throwing it out there, we might win a lot. I mean, we could get like 110 wins if we keep this pace up. We're probably going to get some injuries. We're continuing them dubs. Geronimo, just place him on the bench. It's just that pitching, man. Like, every day we got a stud pitcher. And we got more in the minors, too. So let's see. We might have like 3 all-star pitchers. 18 games up in the division. We got Cox and Manning. 2.38 ERA for Cox. And then Manning has a 2.43 ERA. Those aren't too bad. Relievers, none. Closers, Menuso, one of our closers, or is our closer, excuse me, one of our relievers. 91 overall is a free agent at the end of the year. Oh no, he only has 2 years of MLB experience. I don't see anyone else. Catchers, none. First base, none. Second, none. Third, none. Short, nope. Gonzalez made it though. Sneaky player, 271 average, 15 home runs, 374 on base. WAR of only 1.4 because he can't really. He's not a bad fielder. No one in the outfield, and then right, no one there. Let's take a look in the National League. See if there's any familiar names. Maybe a closer or two. I don't think so. Catchers, none. I don't see any first basemen. Then nope. Yeah, no. And yeah, I think there's no extra All-Stars. So, top prospects. Wow, he dropped down to 7. Even Juno's all like, what? I don't know. Whatever. We'll keep the season going and just basically, yeah, can we get... I'm hoping we can get... I mean, I'd love 1 to 2 months, Stories out. Jeez. All right. Well, how is he doing this year? Hopefully, Cortez, one of his potential backups, is out. Stories hitting 293 with 6 home runs. I mean, not the best year, but not bad. So we will call up. We do have a couple options, luckily. So Tommy Perez hasn't had the best year in the minors, and there's also, where is he? Samuel's is now an 83 overall. He was a first baseman. We moved him to second. Jeez, he's actually... I mean, they're both not having great years. But I'll probably call up Tommy just because I think he has more elite skills. I just actually kind of want to see how some of our prospects are doing. Aparicio, we could, I guess, call him up, but I kind of want him to continue to develop. In the minors, Bordick's not really hitting that great. What about for starters? Conley's now an 84 overall. Just continue, and he's upset too. He's gonna be a stud. But I do want to keep Chavez up on in the majors. Just continue to rack up stats. And he's still pitching well. 3.83 is not great, but not bad. But yeah, he's continuing just to accumulate stats. So I can't complain about that. How many career strikeouts? 1,500. He's never been a strikeout guy. So let's put... I'm just going to sub... where is he? Tommy just right into the lineup because I'm lazy. And keep the season going. I'm just thinking... wow, Hirsch is a really good hitter. And Lopez, wow. And Castro's starting to hit. 225 average isn't great, but it's better than what he's been in the past. If I can get him to be like a 250 hitter with his power and defense, that's a great player. That's like an all-star. He hasn't made the all-star team yet. Story's still up for 1 or 2 months. Don't care. All right, I want these wins. I'm not going to do a trade. What are you thinking, Philly? I need these dubs. We actually have a chance at 117 wins. We are at 95 and 33. 24 games up on the division. And like the Rangers are a really good team. Our runs allowed is amazing. Our team ERA is going to be so low. But yeah, we might have a chance at the all-time win record. Perez out for a few days. And just place him on the bench. And let's manually fix that. He's actually starting to hit now, too. He's definitely our second baseman of the future or in consideration. We'll see. Our players are getting older, but like Lopez is only an 80 overall, but the dude still mashes. Place on the bench. All right, I guess what I will do is send down. Tommy's in 291 though. Story's in 293. I'm gonna send down a reliever to the minors, and I'm gonna have Story on the bench. Tommy took your job, man. And the thing is, rosters are expanding now. So, I'm not too worried about that. But yeah. this is Tommy's job. The guy's good enough and he's outplaying you. And I think he's a better 78 fielding and Story's like a 61. Yeah, there's more value in his defense too. So, you just got Wally pipped. Story. And he's making $25 million on the bench, but whatevs. Cox out 1 to 2 weeks. I thought this said 1 to 2 months. I'll just utilize that. How many? We have a chance. Oh, no. 114 wins. I've never gotten the 117 wins on a franchise. We got 114. And this is a good division. Like, the worst team has 71 wins. That's not bad. And 86, I mean, a wild card team. Our runs allowed was just amazing. Top prospects. Third now in Sanchez. He's down 80 overall. He's definitely on the big league club next year. I'll find a spot. He's ready. Let's just see how the team did. So Lopez, 314 average, 20 home runs. He has 2,680 hits. His career WAR is now 78. Gonzalez, 282, 18 home runs, 31 stolen bases. Not bad. Hirsch, 327 average, only 27 home runs. Not a ton of power, but the great average. Gets on base. Gutierrez, 42 home runs. That's the power I like to see. He's only 30 with 323 home runs. He could be a 500 home run hitter. That could happen. Perez at 277 with 8 home runs. Story, like I said, will be on the bench. He hit 292 with 6 home runs. Both played about the same amount of at-bats. Marcus, 281, 26 home runs for Marcus. So you brought the power up, got the average up. He's now a B potential. Callaway hit 25 home runs. Now a 99 contact versus left. That's not bad. Cast out, 238 average. 24 home runs, OPS of 760. That's a WAR of 4.6 with that good defense. And then Ortiz hit 29 home runs, kind of what he always does, right around 30. Not too bad. Pitching is probably where we made our money. Merced was very good, 3.11 ERA. Stoltz was amazing. Gino was good. Rimo was good, and Cox was amazing. Wow. It's like, jeez, it's just a stud rotation. Bullpen was pretty solid. Geronimo did kind of struggle. He's now an 85 overall, and he's a lefty. Pedroza was great, and Manuso was really good. How many saves did Manuso have? 55. We better gotten some awards. Didn't get MVP. We got Cy Young with Stoltz. And, yeah, Hirsch got the batting title back-to-back years for Hirsch. Any other awards? Hank Aaron Award. Gold Glove at pitcher. Silver Slugger at DH. And I think that's Marcus got Silver Slugger in the outfield. All right. We already looked at top prospects. I want to look at like team rankings. So we're second in batting. I want to see like what was our ERA compared to other teams. Wow, the Twins had a better earned run average than us. I'm shocked. We had an amazing pitching staff, and there's more coming. Budget's still good. Lopez is a free agent. Does Story have a player option? He doesn't. Damn it, we're stuck on the books for $25 million for him next year. But it is what it is. But you know what? We end up making the playoffs. The next episode will be at least the playoffs. 114 wins. Just the pitching, man. Pitching is just carrying us. Oh, man, this is... I've never had a great pitching staff. It's nice to see. So hopefully in the playoffs we can hit. I'll see you guys in that video. If you did enjoy this, please drop a like. I'll talk to y'all later. Take it easy. Peace.